Today's video, we're going to talk about a way to absolutely eliminate the clicks on the Bing/Microsoft Audience Network. It's technically called Microsoft Audience Network, but everybody refers to Microsoft ads as Bing ads. So basically, I'm talking about the same thing here. If you want to know how to absolutely, basically, virtually eliminate these clicks from your Bing or Microsoft ad spend, by the end of this video here, you're going to know exactly how to do that. In short, you check the description of this video, right down there. You're going to have a 12,000 domain name long list of exclusions that you could apply to your Bing campaigns or at the account level to make it simpler for yourself that will exclude 99+%. I do mean this isn't a embellishment. 99+% of the clicks on the Bing/Microsoft Audience Network from your account as it exists right now. So why is it that we have to struggle so hard to not have to pay for something that nobody basically wants on Bing's, or Microsoft's ad network or through their, what they're offering through their platform? There is no official answer to that, but other than we could say Bing is an asshole. They're trying to just absolutely ram that shitty bot traffic down our throat because why? They can. Not to say other networks, Google, other people out there are doing the same thing. They take something that they know works, that people want, kind of like they're offering you a little bit of free drugs, and then as soon as you're addicted to it, then they slather on the bullshit on top of it to expand their profit margins. Nobody actually wants audience network clicks. And if there's somebody here that says, oh, Corey, audience network clicks are awesome, you're an idiot. I would like to hear it in the comment section because I haven't met a person who said that yet. Granted, there are some conversions from audience network clicks, but it's, here and there. And for the most part, it's unpredictable enough to where, and it's little enough to where you could basically just leave it. So in order to just keep getting what you always used to want, which is the Bing search engine ads, and leave the audience network clicks, you're going to use this method here, of which I am pioneering this method. You're not going to find this information anywhere else online, but right here on this video, which gives you a distinct competitive advantage on the other people that are competing against you in your niche on Bing, if they're running Bing ads, which chances are they're not, but a few people might be competing with you, to narrow that, and to get over the rest of the competition on Bing. If you're not savvy with ad optimization and stuff, you could simply apply this exclusion list that gets rid of the Bing audience network clicks on your account and end up with your competitive advantage, that the rest of what you need to be successful and profitable on Bing right then and there, because obviously, upwards of 30, 40, 50% of clicks, sometimes as I've seen on different clients' accounts, are just audience network clicks if you're paying attention, which if you don't know how many you're getting, down in the campaign summary in the campaigns menu, it'll say exactly how many audience network clicks you're getting. 30% of what your clicks are basically garbage or near garbage, and then all of a sudden you don't have to pay for those. You actually can now pay 30% more per click than your competition, and still get the same profit margin as them, assuming everything else is the same, which then allows you to afford the ad spot when maybe somebody else now can't afford it because they're not able to pay what you're able to pay now for a click because you're not having that extra embedded inefficiency in your account. So with that said, you should have great results with Bing because your competition has to take this bullshit that Bing is trying to ram down their throats and you don't. So that said, this method will confirmed eliminate 99% of the audience network clicks from your campaigns. If you try it, I promise you, you'll see it right away. You take exactly this information I'm giving you and the tools to do it. Not next week, not tomorrow, immediately are you going to see the audience networks go down to 99% or more, or 1% the level that I should say that you had before, as soon as it's applied, right immediately away. As a quick background, you used to be able to basically not eliminate, but at least you could get less of these audience Microsoft Display Network clicks by adding, some people call it Microsoft Audience Network. It's called Microsoft Display Network, or those words are interchangeable. Microsoft Display Network, Microsoft Audience Network. But you used to be able to get rid of those clicks per se, because Bing had Microsoft had a bid adjustment that you could apply via the settings menu of your campaigns on each campaign, and you used to be able to put that at a negative 100% bid adjustment, which would have cost, ultimately, would cut half of that inefficiency out of your account that was there before. So if you were getting 30% of Bing network clicks or Bing Audience Network clicks on your campaigns before, it cut it down to like 15% by using this negative 100% bid adjustment in the Audience Network section of your campaign in the settings menu of that particular campaign. Now that this is essentially gone, we were forced to actually come up with another way to block these clicks if it's possible. And coincidentally, I'm glad that it happened, because I found a method that gets rid of not just half, but all of them. Which, by the way, that was a little ridiculous that they gave us a way to put a negative 100% bid adjustment on the Microsoft Display Network clicks. With that, they only got rid of half of the clicks. So anyway, as it says here on my whiteboard, see the description for the 12,000 negative placement exclusion list that in the description there, that once you apply that to your campaigns, you right away will see that 99+% effectiveness rate of that list applied to your campaign. Because Bing does offer a way to exclude certain domains from the audience network clicks that you get. Or in other words, the audience network that's automatically built in with the search campaigns that you're running, they let you exclude certain domains. And I didn't come up with the seed idea myself. I can't remember who it was, said that you could add these exclusions of specific domains to block certain domains from generating clicks on Bing's audience network. But from that, it's a little bit, as I've heard it described before, like playing a game of whack-a-mole. You block this website, another website gets clicked. You block that website, another website gets you clicks from the audience network. But I could tell you that it's not an inexhaustible list. There's certain domains that Bing is trying to ram clicks through, most of their clicks through. It's not a list of hundreds of thousands of domains. We have an account that spent basically 6 to 7 figures over time on Bing. So within that, I looked through because they tell you in the placements which domains are getting clicks, and of that, about 12,000 domains are getting almost 99+% of the clicks. So there's certain websites that are repeat offenders, in other words. And so it looked like to me that if we just took those exclusions and applied it to our other clients' Bing accounts, that we would get a repeatable effect of having that added as negative placement exclusions on those accounts. And it absolutely did. It worked like an absolute effing charm. We applied it to the first account where, obviously we saw the domains all the clicks were coming from, the 12,000 clicks. We added it to that website. It worked. We applied that same list to other accounts that we have, other Bing accounts in other industries, completely different industries. It worked the same way that 99% of the audience network clicks were then effectively parsed out of our account from being, in other words, just basically our lever, so to say, to get rid of audience network clicks in our account, or display network clicks on Bing Microsoft Network, or Bing/Microsoft ads. So now, as a side to the placements list, you go ahead and download that. I put it on my box account. Download that list. You're going to have to break it into 2 separate lists because Bing only allows you to upload a list of 10,000 exclusions, placement exclusions, to your account, whereas I'm giving you 12,000. So you take that list, you break it into 2. I could have broken it into 2 for you, but I figured you guys could do that on your own. Break that into 2 lists and then upload both of those lists to your Bing placement exclusions menu, and then effectively right away you will have eliminated 99.8% of the Bing Audience Network clicks from your account, given all basically the websites that Bing has a partnership with to get clicks from, which if you look at those websites, it really is a tragedy because, or travesty, I should say, sorry, because most of those websites are just click farm sites. So it's literally, basically a fraud situation. They know that those websites don't have legitimate visitors on it, and of the legitimate visitors they do have, they're people that, it's just like those AdSense farms and still to this day, that's a business model that is occurring, where they get clicks to a website and then the whole website's just ads. And all they're trying to hope to do is instead of hitting the back button, you click on something else because there's no value. There's nobody legitimately going to these websites for any reason other than they were tricked into going there in the first place. Or, they went there thinking they were going to get something else and all it was ads. And then they optimized the placement of the ads on the page so you'll click through at least something because anything you click on is basically an ad. Versus click the back button where they don't get paid in that situation. Not to say every single domain on this placements list is that, but a great chunk of them is. And therefore, that's why if you look at the conversions under audience ads on your Bing account, your ROI and cost per lead on the audience ads are generally always going to be worse than the search engine ads, effectively. So therefore, it's up to you. Ultimately, you could decide to run it, but you could just take it, from me. It's more trouble than it's worth to try to get the audience network to work. For what time you would spend and what money you would waste trying to get it to work by only eliminating certain domains one at a time or whatnot, because that's really your only lever to try to get audience ads to work on Bing. You could take that money and find a different, more effective, more quicker working way to spend that money and get something that will provide you more sales first. Generally, I talk about on this channel, you usually start out with Google search ads, then Bing search ads, because if anything works on Google search, Bing search will work. And then once you've done that, you start maxing out all your remarketing opportunities. You remarket on Google Display Network. You remarket on YouTube. You remarket on Facebook ads. And potentially remarket on LinkedIn ads. Remarket on TikTok ads. Why? Because effectively, once you've gotten Google and search ads and you've narrowed that down to get all qualified buyers to your site, you're going to get higher return from that traffic that you are sending into your site if you follow them up well, explaining why you're better than the competition, what your claims to fame, showing testimonials, showing your average review score on Google, Facebook, Yelp, Trustpilot, whatever, to encourage that person, all the things that they would think about and want to ask in the sales process. You drain those objections in the remarketing sequence that you have that rotate out for different ads that rotate out for the user, and then usually just answers any remaining questions that user might have, or anything that's holding them back. You get it, handled in that follow-up sequence, the remarketing sequence. And then once you've done that, you typically go into targeting competitors. Specifically, the one that's really working the best anymore is on YouTube. Your competitors' videos on YouTube, you get video ads to show up on your competitors' videos on YouTube, whether they're on the competitor's channel itself, or whether it's somebody reviewing or talking about that competitor and you show up on that video. And then you exhaust all those opportunities. Then you go ahead and you exhaust any opportunities where people have been to your competitors' websites on Google Display Network using custom intent audiences. and then you exploit that. So ultimately, until you've done all of everything that I just said, Bing Audience Network isn't the best spot for your money. You're always trying to rank stack things in terms of what's going to be most effective for you the soonest. And ultimately, even before Bing Audience Network, in that chain of different in that sequence of different things that we usually try out that works, starting, that takes us from most profitable to second most profitable to third most profitable in terms of effort and effort per, money per time put into it and investment put into it. You're still also going to do better on running your ads on Facebook before Bing audience ads as well. So, basically with that, just saying, there's better stuff to spend your money on. Bing ads, even if you do get it to work, it's not going to provide you that many sales. So in terms of the money and effort it's going to take to get it to work, it's not basically worth it. Whereas on Facebook, yes, it's also difficult to get things to work, but at least there where you can get it to work, it'll scale a lot. Microsoft Bing ads won't scale a lot, particularly as you know now, most of the clicks are coming from 12,000 websites. And those websites, it's not like they're getting very many clicks on those websites. There's a few on there that get quite a few clicks, but it's not like Facebook where everybody uses Facebook and the traffic potential from that's massive. So anyway, I want to pretty much wrap it up with that. That gives you the tools you need to eliminate the clicks on the Bing Audience Network itself. And if you have any questions about any of this, you can't get it to work, didn't get the results that I'm talking about here, leave me a comment below. I get back to every single person who leaves me a comment on this channel, usually within a couple days' time. If you like and appreciate the video and information I'm giving you here, which you damn well should, because I have just saved you potentially thousands of dollars a month on complete garbage that you are forced to buy from Bing before, you should give this video a like and consider subscribing, as I have a ton of other content like this on this channel that is not only just going to save you a ton of money, but make you a ton of money, given what I'm doing here at our agency is offering a guaranteed PPC result for their campaigns. Namely, we don't charge until we get you a minimum amount of results up front on your campaigns and then charge after that. And what we're using to guarantee results for our clients, we're giving to you the strategies that we're using and have invented to you on this channel. And this comes from myself, who manages several dozen PPC campaigns at any given time and is constantly testing to find what works and what doesn't work. So in terms of actionable advice that's going to come from the source of what's working out there today on Google, Facebook, and so forth, you're not going to find better information than you're going to find on this channel. So if you watch this channel, you have everything you basically need to make millions with your ads. So therefore, you should subscribe. Beyond that, I also have a blog at guaranteedppc.com/blog where you can find other great information for myself, other systems, strategies that work to guarantee results on PPC or with PPC. Beyond that, I also just want to mention that we do have a PPC management firm here that we're running. I strategize all our clients' accounts here, and I have a team that works directly with and underneath my strategy here which we provide really good results. It's predictable and guarantee those results thereof. If you aren't looking to outsource your PPC to a firm like ours, which is totally understandable, depending on your situation, if we've worked in your market before, it would be silly though not to work with us in some capacity, in that we're offering many times clients just if we've worked in that market before, the campaign templates, the ads, the landing pages, and so forth that get results in that market. And as long as there's no conflict in interest between who we're working with and what market you're working in geographically, you can use those same templates for yourself. And we just charge a one-time fee for those templates. And I guarantee you, you're not going to save more money than what we charge for these templates in terms of what you're going to have to spend to eventually figure out what we've already figured out in your market already, if we've been in your market already before. So with that, you should definitely reach out to us and find out if we've worked in your market before, and ask, do we have the template that already works to generate millions in sales and profit per year in your market already? And if so, we'll be able to tell you what you can expect as far as results in your market when it's done right, because we already got that information basically, and a price for the whole entire templates and everything to get those results. And you can just copy and paste them into your systems and get those same kind of results for yourself. It's really that straightforward and simple. There's no catch with that. So, but there's only one way to know if we got your results in your market, which we've worked in hundreds of markets now, so the chances are high that we've worked in your market before. But you'd have to reach out to our firm to find out for sure, because I can't list them all on this channel. Or maybe I could. Maybe I should start on my videos having, here's the markets we've worked in, but it would go by pretty quick. It might bore some people. But anyway, get the general gist. A lot of people, by the way, are taking the campaign templates that we have because they work so damn good that they literally will throw up a website, generate the leads, outsource the leads to a different provider that's already working in their geographic market already, their city or whatever, and then take 10% of the revenue that comes in off of those jobs and have a workable business already. Just by having that access to the campaign that will beat all other campaigns in that local market, they can expect to take 10 or 20% of the flow on the top or from the top of the revenue that's being generated from the leads that came from that campaign, and have it work out for you in that kind of way. And it really is a passive income business. There's several people that have done that now, whether that's in a plumbing niche, foundation repair. They set up the campaign, they outsource it to another person in the local area, and basically they got a working business that's business in a box, so to say. Anyway, if you're interested in an opportunity like that, reach out to us. But I'll wrap it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was useful, and I hope to see you on my next video where we have another great PPC strategy for you to make you some more money. See you there.